In Baltimore City, our black males learn by example. Sadly, the examples given are causing a generational cycle in our black boys that are destroying them. Each generation worse than the last. Many would say that there is no hope for our males in Baltimore City.
It's sad to me when you see our people out there like that. Young people. And I'm talking about young people that I know are like under 25. Out there just strung out, walking around, trying to sell this and trying to sell that, and nodding out, and just walking around, walking back and forth, having no immediate place to go. But we involve ourselves in things that we're really not ready for yet. And we really become like immune to the dangers that are involved, associated with it. The next thing you know, we're selling drugs, getting locked up, shot up, we shooting up people, you know what I'm saying? Or the worst thing, you get hooked on the drugs.
There's not a lack of drugs or outlets of drugs. Right down the street, we have one of the biggest drug-infested areas in the world. And I really believe that. It shouldn't be like that. And these are FDA-approved drugs, like not what they making illegal. The things that are killing us, alcohol, is 100% illegal. Drug accidents are one of the #1 causes of death. These drugs are meant to help us. They don't though. And a lot of people get hooked on the fact that they feel like they're being helped when they getting pulled into a loss.
People standing on the corner selling drugs, dope and all that, raw. Niggas getting shot at every night. It's people dying at 16. NBA young boy 17, think about it. All money ain't good money though. Not everybody here on the right for real.
So in Baltimore City, we recognize that it is critical to help the folks in our city who are historically have been suffering the most. And what we've done is looked at a historic children and youth fund. So Baltimore City will be the only place in the country that has a multi-million-dollar pot of money that's going to be citizen controlled. The reason we did that was because we know historically this segment, this population of student was a population that wasn't really catered to, and we're crying out that they needed resources and they needed funding. And so this Children and Youth Fund, I think is going to be huge because it's going to be the first time that we've made some redress to this group of people in a specific targeted way. So it's going to be a youth-led march, and it's a march by young people in support of the Youth Fund. And they're going to march from the Children's Safe Zone in the Penn North community to Frederick Douglass High School. It's about a mile march, and it's led by young people, organized by young people.
I think we're the only third or fourth city that have targeted funding for our youth, and I'm excited about that. Are you excited about that?
We're marching to show awareness that there is a deep need in this community for services provided for our young people.
One thing that has been a proven solution is safe spaces and mentoring for our black male youth.
I've been with the Safe Zone, Penn North Safe Zone since I was 13. 18, now it really helped me, it really brought me a long way. Like, we help them. It's a good program, it's a good system, and I invite more young brothers to come here.
I have personal mentees. I'm a mentor to young men. I actually coach basketball, assistant coach of basketball at Vanguard Middle in my district, which of course leads to a lot of one-on-one time and one-on-one instruction with young black boys. We know that young men and young boys of color specifically, if they're reading at or above grade level by 3rd grade, they are a lot more likely to be successful in life, and if they're not, they're more likely to end up in the system or all the other bad things that can come from growing in urban environments.
With the City Council working hard to help our city with resources and more development with building projects, I think the cycle may come to an end, and there may be hope for our black males after all.